Welcome to Bayshore Villas, a new development in San Juan, Puerto Rico. This used to be one large block where the previous Puerta de Tierra public housing development was located. That development had like a zigzag configuration, no relationship to the street. It was a model of housing that did not work.
What makes this project unique, and in my opinion, exceptional, is the people, the community. The fact that families here feel that they're welcomed. They don't feel that they're just thrown into a project just because they have to be, you basically check a box.
Our residents love the fact that they can just move in right away into the new homes without having to make big investment on appliances. Our apartments came fully equipped.
Well, we have here in this project 174 units.
We have townhouses, walk-ups. We have a mixed-use building. This mixed-use building has a community room, a gymnasium, a business center, computer areas.
We have in each one of the areas, we have kids, playground.
We have a community of very low income, and affordable. All units have the same level of design quality. That was thought out from the beginning. We were not going to be separating affordable housing for the very low income or the low income. Everything is combined.
It's not only about the amount of units, it's the quality of the experience of the people who are actually living here. Well, we're lucky enough to work closely with the McCormick Baron Salazar team. They've done this for over 40 years. The program was very unique for the island of Puerto Rico because the traditional mixed income type development and properties were not done here. Actually, as a matter of fact, this is the second one ever built. The first one was actually built also by McCormick Baron Salazar.
It's important for this to be a mixed income, mixed finance development. So we have the mixed income, and then we have these different sources of financing that allowed for this type of development. There was $41 million that were invested here by different sources, coming from Hunt Capital investors, for the LIHTC credits, from Citibank for the construction loan, from the Department of Housing for the capital funds.
One of the first things that they said when we began the process is that we need to actually create an opportunity for people to communicate. And instead of housing, creating experiences and creating communities that people want to be in.
We have the privilege to be able to serve all of our citizens, no matter race, gender, or status.
All the buildings are looking outward, not inward. Many of the challenges you see in this type of project is that they look inward and then they actually give their backs towards the community. This project actually does exactly the opposite. Every front entrance looks towards a main street and towards the community. So instead of actually creating a community that is built in complete segregation of what's happening in the environment, it's basically an added element within an existing community and experience.
It has different features like redundancy in the infrastructure, and it has storm chambers for taking care of the storm water, resistant to hurricanes and resistant to earthquakes.
Because of the experience that we've been having here in the last year with earthquakes and tropical storms, residents have the opportunity to experience and prove that this place is not secure just because we say so. It's secure because it was built to protect their life and their families.
We care about every step of the way, from the pre-design up to its operation, and we look forward for this development to flourish and to be a model, an example, a paradigm for other developments in the area in years to come.
What makes this project exceptional, in my opinion, is not necessarily only the architecture, is not only the developer, it's actually the end user. The people who've chosen to live here with their families, and they've chosen to hopefully have a better quality of life that they've had before. At the end of the day, you know when a project is successful, not because of how much money you made, it's basically what the end user says and what their experience is. If I could come up with one word to describe this project, I would say transformative. And not only because of the people who live here, but also for all of us who had a chance to actually work on it. It really changed our outlook on how to view affordable housing projects and how we can all make a difference.
Transformative. We have the chance to make a difference in this family's life.
Transformative. It has transformed people's life. It has transformed a community where its residents can now thrive for years to come.